Why do guys say they want good girls but are attracted to sluts, while girls say they want good guys but are attracted to players?
Because sluts are easy and players are easy as well.
I disagree. I don't think men are attracted to sluts. I think men are attracted to beauty, right? So a woman could be beautiful and a slut, or could be beautiful and not a slut, right? So men are attracted to beauty, whether she's a slut or not. Now, it so happens they may think that the quote unquote slut is easier to get, right? But at the end of the day, it's the beauty that pulls them in first. Whereas for women, it's usually going to be the success of a man, or the bad boy, the characteristics, rather than just the beauty of a man, but more of his characteristics.
It's all about the ego and something that's forbidden. I think that people like to have fun with people that are promiscuous, but they don't want to marry them.
Well, me myself, I want to be a stay-at-home wife and mother. So I feel like I need to be with someone who can afford my needs and wants.
How do you think you would feel if you were no longer judged on your looks and personality, but instead based on how much money you had?
I think I would feel shitty.
So, why do women often give advice to just be yourself, or it's what's on the inside that counts, instead of advising men to increase their wealth and status, if that's what so many women are attracted to?
Good
Hmm.
question. Because they
I
want the
think because
money.
at the end of the day, what they're attracted to is what's behind the money, and that's what they
Facts.
can get.
Because
Yeah, they are attracted to the provision. At the end of the day, they claim, oh, just be yourself. You don't need money. Oh, I like a man with personality. But there's so many homeless guys with personality. They never choose those guys.
wealth and status are ultimately, they're going to attract someone initially, but to keep somebody, it's going to be about what's inside truly. And that's what's going to make a relationship last.
What's the most desirable female body type amongst men?
Slim thick.
What's the most desirable male body type amongst women?
She's right.
I feel like it varies. I like a muscular man.
I
She's a
think a
freak.
man with broad shoulders is
Muscles.
fine.
Is it harder to grow muscles or just not overeat?
Ooh,
It's harder to not overeat.
is it hard? I think overeat.
She's right, man. It's tough because I love food, right? I go to the gym, that's easy. It's an hour. But now you go to gym for an hour and then you have the rest of 23 hours in the day to try not to overeat. Because I love food for actually one of the one of the reasons I go to the gym is because I love food. And I know if I just keep eating, I know workout, I'm gonna blow up. So she's right. Overeating is so hard to do.
Is it harder to grow muscles or just not overeat?
I think it's harder. Hold on, let me think about that. Is it harder to grow muscles or harder to not eat? Is that the question?
Is it harder to lose weight or gain height?
I mean, it's impossible to gain height after a certain age unless you go to a crazy surgery, which I don't know if those are successful.
So are beauty standards harder for young men or for young women?
I'd say it's about a 50-50. It depends on the man and how hard he's trying, and it also
Not
depends on the
true.
woman and how hard she's trying. Women can get surgeries and stuff like that, and men are doing other things that might just be as hard as surgeries.
You know, right now in this era, in this day and age, it's definitely the BBL, it's definitely the big, luxurious women, the very curvy, but I see it like fading out. Like a lot of people like the natural, and natural will always be a thing. With our women, we're born beautiful, we're born with what we have, and that will always be a thing forever.
When first meeting guys, who would you find more attractive? The man who clearly has more of an abundant sex life, or the man who hasn't gotten laid in a long time?
I think that right off the bat, women are probably going to go for the more promiscuous guy because he just has that kavorka.
Yeah,
Which
he
one
has
is
the
more
pool.
likely to cheat?
Definitely the more promiscuous men.
So why do women complain about men being cheaters when women typically date men who are more likely to cheat?
I think that a
Facts.
lot of women want to be the girl that changes him and makes him faithful.
Might be the guy that hasn't gotten laid in a long time too. If he gets a little bit of attention, they start going crazy.
Well, the men that don't get coochie will get go for any coochie. So I would say the ones that don't get coochie.
That's not true. If he doesn't get coochie, that means majority of women don't see him. So he may go for anything that gives him a chance, but that's because out of the 100 shots he takes, he's only going to get one. And that one he gets, usually he doesn't even want it. He just takes it because it's a slow Tuesday night. So usually the guy who gets more attention from women, be he's going to be high on a higher chance of cheating rather than the guy who never gets coochie. So she's wrong.
Why do women often complain about loyalty when they're more likely to choose men who have more options to cheat?
I think that girls want what other girls want.
Would men prefer good sex with an experienced woman or bad sex with an inexperienced woman?
They definitely prefer the good sex with an experienced woman.
I've
Yeah,
met
but long term. I hope he can ask long term.
guys that love to have sex with girls that don't know very much so they can take complete control. I think it just depends on certain men. Some men
That's true.
love dumb women and just taking control in the bedroom. Some guys love girls taking over.
But when did a woman not knowing how to have sex be considered dumb? Just because she's not for the street, she's dumb? It's funny how women characterize themselves.
So what's the difference between being experienced versus being ran through?
Good question.
Oh, I don't think there is a difference.
Experience, you know what you're doing, ran through. You just taking it. You're just taking it.
You can have one long partner and you can be experienced, or you
That's
can
true.
just be slinging that
streets.
thing around.
I like her, man. I like her energy. Like you can tell she would be a good vibe to hang out with, or to clap them cheeks. But anyway, what do you guys think about that? I just wanted to review my first. It's complicated channel. Nice interviews, nice questions. They get the women thinking. So I'll link down the link down below to the video so you guys can go complete it. All right.